These are your cards for Wednesday, November 20th, 2019. I hope you had a magical 1919. Set your manifestations out there to universe. 1919, look up what the meaning is, and you could actually see, you can actually do candle magic on days that are repeat numbers. This is what we're talking about, manifestations, putting out to universe what your wishes and hopes are for your future or right now. I always give my 2 cents by telling people they should put what they want right now, so that universe will understand, because sometimes the universe wants you to make that clear what you want right now in your life. So the first card we have is Journey, which is number 2 in the reverse position. Movement, relocation, travel. So we have this in the reverse position. You may desire to move or just get away for a while, but the reverse of this card could indicate a delay. So with a lot of you, with the U.S., having your 2-week vacation for Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and having fall break for the children in school, and there's a lot of traffic, air traffic, road traffic, for the holiday rush to get in and out of town, and just go with the flow. Like, kids are going to act out because they're tired and hungry, but you will get through it. Remember, this is all for making memories. It's all for the betterment of the family. So just be kind to yourselves and be patient. So they're saying there may be a delay or even a cancellation. I was hearing some of you were supposed to go to Atlanta, but it looks like there's going to be a snow delay, and I think this is you're all wanting to see this certain aunt. She was supposed to go to Atlanta, but you're all going to end up going to New York because it just seems more better just to go to her house. Something could be standing in your way, or perhaps the lines of communication may get crossed. Don't let the potential changes upset you. Refocus your energy and be flexible enough to alter your schedule or your destination as needed. Remember, you can always create a new adventure even in your present location or situation. So I'm just going to read the affirmation for this. I attract wonderful new adventures to me. My life is a blessing, taking me to new places inside and out. So our second card we got here is All Tied Up. We actually had this card on Monday with the Enchanted Forest deck, which is a beautiful, gorgeous deck that was gifted to me by a beautiful spirit, a beautiful soul. So it's basically the same card. This could be emotionally tied up. We feel like we're tied up in a situation that we want our situation to change for the betterment, but we feel tied up that things aren't shifting as quick as we'd like. Spirit is saying to have patience. All is well. You're on the right path. And this change is for the betterment. And when this change comes in, do not let fear stand in the way. The things that make us fearful are the best changes, because it teaches us a lot. It shows us what we're made of, and it will have the most fruit to bear. So, all tied up, lack of motivation or a sense of personal freedom. In an upright position, this card shows a woman tied up with vines around her wrist, body, and arms. Receiving this card upright represents a situation in your life where things seem to be severely stuck. A major drama may be going on around you, stopping you from moving forward, or it may be that some technicalities are blocking your way. So I was told we were going to move November, but I was told there was a delay. So that's okay. You know what? It's for the betterment. Maybe, something better is coming along. Perhaps you're waiting for a contract to be signed or an agreement to be made. Whatever is holding things up, the restrictions may be feeling quite oppressive at this time. Even if there isn't a technicality in your case, what's tying you up is your personal stuff. Look at yourself and see how you can be your own jailer. Are you tying yourself up in some emotional angst? So remember, the energy is high. November is going to be a fast, which is very true. Astrology Answer said it was going to be an intense, fast month, which it has been, especially with Mercury Retrograde going on. So our emotions are tying us up. Remember, Astrology Answers also said We're like crystals right now in the month of November. Whoever we're around, we're actually absorbing their energy. So that energy is going to focus, or will feel that way internally. So if someone's feeling depressed and down, I'm not saying don't hang around those people, but just be aware if you begin to feel that way, it's because you absorbed their energy. So go home, sage yourself, and have a shower to get rid of that unwanted energy. Look at yourself and see how you can be your own jailer. Are you tying yourself up in some emotional angst or in a negative habit that you refuse to deal with? If so, it's time to cut the vines and make some serious changes now. You needn't live in your self-imposed jail any longer. So the next card we got is hostility. So again, with this intense November, the Mercury Retrograde, the energy is very high and intense, but we made it. Today is the last day of the Mercury Retrograde. We just had this beautiful candle magic, so we put that intention out there to enter the rest of November in a positive light. Enter the rest of 2019 in a positive light. So hostilities, defense up, aggressive energy. So we have this in the reverse. This card reverse marks the end of hostility for you. There's a shift in the energies around you and even about you, and the universe is supporting your own internal shift as well. Whether the aggressive action has ended due to external factors or your own intervention, this card bodes well for more peace and harmony, especially entering into the holidays. That's what we want. That's what I'm saying. This 1919 candle energy, candle magic energy, setting out for positive intention is a great way to start off the holidays. We put positive affirmations out in the air. We are now at the end of Mercury Retrograde, going into the holidays of Thanksgiving and Hanukkah and Christmas, putting those positive intentions out in the universe. Be aware, however, that there may still be some actions you have to take, or may be some seem on the surface that things are slow and getting better. This card encourages you, letting you know that inner vibrations are changing and the situation will be resolved. So if someone is speaking to you quite illy, like in a dysfunctional, verbal abuse manner, just know that is their own personal garbage that they're throwing on you. They chose you as their personal punching bag, and just take it as that. So our last card is Blooming Abundance. Increased wealth and value. We have this in the reverse position. This card reversed reveals a potential decrease in money, with the coins falling from the garden out of sight. Sometimes when you receive this card in this position, it may feel as though cash is slipping through your fingers like water. While this might seem like an ongoing state of affairs, you can still turn things around. Be very cautious and responsible where many issues are concerned. So especially with the holidays, Thanksgiving, you're traveling, meals, hostess gifts, dinner for extended families. And then we have Christmas coming up, Hanukkah. So it's like a lot of spending is happening, and it's just like you're using your savings because you don't want to spend on credit, so you don't feel so anxious in January. But I believe it was JJ was talking about this, that, don't be under the illusion if you spend money that you can't make that money back. Just be cautious. Like I said, on the Instagram live, I was saying, instead of buying the meals that you're eating, at a restaurant where it'd be $100 plus, where you could sit there and pack a cooler and pack, apples and juices and, waters and like crackers and cheese and yogurts, stuff that, will fill everybody up and make them happy while they're traveling, so you're not spending so much money on the road. Take action to plant new seeds and nurture your financial garden with patience and clarity. The cycle will end and you will be in time and enjoy the fruits of your labors. So just tell yourself, this too shall pass. Things will get better. So we got some affirmation cards that I pulled. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. So sometimes by that we have to rest our mind. So meditation or having a nap. I choose love no matter what. When you choose love, you have a life of happiness. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Like they're saying, planting the seeds, building strong roots, strong foundation. Our Archangel Oracle cards, gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Like they said, November is going to be this intense month. You know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Some of you are getting an offer and they're saying do not be scared of this situation and don't let others sit there and try to dictate your life. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. And our last card, career transition. Some of you are transitioning, or you've trust universe and made this transition. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So I hope you guys have a beautiful 1919. You set your manifestations out there with your candle magic. I hope and pray that you have a nice, beautiful Wednesday, and we'll see you for Throne Thursdays. Have a great day.